Little man,
You ready, man? Welcome to GShyt, the podcast. I'm Ryan Alexander.
I am Giovanni, and today we have Lisa and Lyric, founders of LL Creations. We're going to jump into all that stuff, but y'all know what we do first. It's always rapid fire. Ladies, just so you know, the rapid fire is going to be very, very simple questions. Answers, first thing that pops into your head. We had the first guest that we had did this, just kind of stare at the microphone for like 6 seconds. And that's not what we about, so just rapid fire. Cool?
Okay.
I go first? You go first. You go first.
You want me to go first?
You go first.
Favorite food?
Pizza. Noodles.
Favorite vacation?
Kentucky.
Chicago.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Alright. Music or movies?
Movies.
Okay.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Nickelodeon.
You gotta ask homeboy.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
YouTube.
Yeah.
First thing you notice when you look at someone.
Sketch.
Their eyes.
Clothes.
Favorite music artist?
Don't have one.
Melanie Martinez.
Let's go into it a little later. Paris or Tokyo?
Tokyo.
Nice.
Yacht or jet?
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
We're gonna go into that a little later too.
Favorite season of the year?
Fall.
Fall.
Club or lounge?
Lounge. No, I take that back. Club.
Lounge. I just like to keep that.
Yeah.
Speak every language or talk to animals?
Talk to animals.
I say animals.
Nice.
Be like Elijah Thornberry.
That's funny.
Alright, cool. That was all that is for the rapid fire. We're gonna go back to some of these questions though, because you mentioned a music artist that I haven't heard before. What was the music artist you said that was your favorite?
Melanie Martinez. That is. I'm so gay for her. She's kind of up there with, how do you pronounce her name? Billie Eilish. She's kind of alternative pop. She's very childlike. Like her music and her songs and her style are very, very childlike, but her songs are like really dark. Really, really dark. But I like her music.
Dope.
I have to check her out. I've never heard of Melanie
Melanie
Martinez.
Martinez. And then
She was
the
on
other
The
one.
Voice.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
And then the other one, y'all both believe in ghosts. I'm gonna need to know why.
My house, it was a family. The whole family died, literally. And it's like, growing up, I would hear like footsteps and stuff, and it sound like the stairs. People was on the stairs, but I know everybody in the house is dead asleep because I'm the only person up eating cereal. So it's like I hear stuff. I hear stuff, and it's like I hear it, then I say something, and they be like, "That's just the house. It's old." No, but you just told me like a week ago that the whole family died here. So how is it just the house?
Right, I'm not going to ignore
You're
that.
not gonna ignore
So
that.
ever since then, if I just see something out of place, hey.
That's how I am. Even my dog, he will just up in the middle of the night just start barking. And I was sleeping in my parents' room one time, and he just got up. I was straight from school, still in my uniform. I was on the floor. He was laying next to me. He just got up, went in alert mode, and ran to my mama's closet and just would not stop barking for like 20 minutes. And I'm like, Steve, nope, it's time to go downstairs. And I locked this door
Into a closet?
into a closet. And she has a big, giant walk-in closet.
Those some stories you tell on House Hunters. Crazy.
Alright, appreciate y'all with the rapid fire. We're gonna get into some of the questions. But first, just start off telling us about yourselves.
You go.
Okay. Well, my name is Lyric. I'm 23, and I'm not that interesting. I'm not that interesting. I'm a makeup artist. I do that. I crochet. Kind of getting into the entrepreneurship slowly but surely. And I like chicken nuggets and noodles. That's pretty much me.
Like that combination.
That combination.
I haven't heard that before. My friend like bananas and ketchup. And that's just.
I like eggs and ketchup.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, that works.
I don't think that was weird. Now that I heard banana.
If you get banana and ketchup, yeah. Lisa?
Alright, well, I'm Lisa. I'll be 22 Sunday, actually.
Oh, party.
Happy birthday.
Yes. This is mine.
Oh,
That's mine. I don't really do much. I'm either at home, work, or I'm face down in a book, either with school or just reading, period, plain blank. I'm in school for phlebotomy. Actually, I'm waiting on my results to come back for that.
I don't know what phlebotomy is.
yeah.
Draw blood.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wouldn't never get it.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not really into much for real music. Staying out the way. food, dealing with her, well, loving her, I should say.
Deal with me. Deal with me.
that's nice.
That's it.
We're really quiet. We stay out the way typically.
You guys are both obviously from Detroit. You guys have been here in entire
Entire
life.
lives.
When did the crocheting start?
It started up maybe about a year or so ago. But we
Yeah.
never got into it for real
We've
until
always been
this
talking
year.
about it.
Earlier this year, I'm like, you know what? Let's do it.
It was always like one of those background skills. Like I've been doing this since like 9th grade.
I've been doing it since I was maybe about 10.
And it was just like, oh, I can do this, I can make this, I can make that. And then here comes Corona.
Yeah. Lord.
I ain't got nothing else to do.
What gave y'all the final push to say, you know what, let's do this?
Me.
Losing my job.
That makes
But
sense.
me, I just wanted something to do in the spare time because, like I said, I was at work. I had to work through the whole quarantine and all of that.
Yeah.
So something to pass me some time while I'm at home dealing with him. I was like, you know what? I text her like, I made the page. I'm gonna send you the email and a password.
Yeah.
And we just
We
went
did
from
the same
there.
He was like, I made the Instagram page, he posted it. That's the same way I
That's literally all that happened. I'm like, okay, well I know how to make I know how to make a bra. I know how to make, what did I start off knowing how to make? When we first started, I knew how to make a bra. I knew how to make a blanket. I knew how to make a scarf. And I'm like, okay, YouTube be my friend.
Yeah.
And now I can make almost everything. I just learned how to make a beanie last week, which is kind of sad because how can I know how to make all these elaborate outfits but not know how to make a simple beanie? But yeah.
What other kind of things can you guys create?
Well, she makes more so the clothes.
Yeah.
I know for sure I can make a blanket with no problem, a scarf with no problem.
Mhm.
I can start a hat. Really, with me, what stopped me was work and school.
Yeah.
She really had all the free time, so I really gotta learn everything else from her. Cause I hate YouTube. I hate it with passion.
You don't like YouTube University?
I
I
can't
love
do it.
YouTube University.
I can't do it because they be so off track, and it's like they'll do it first and then they'll talk over the video, and it never matches up, and it just pisses me off. So I call her like, look, I need your help. So we got the time today. I'm already over here.
Yeah.
She gonna show me a few little things before I leave.
Whose idea was it to start the crocheting business?
Me.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and now you're good.
I'm the
She
one.
the main one.
I'm the main one doing it. She'll call me or text me, what are you doing? Crocheting.
Should I already knew, but still gotta ask.
Just crocheting, that's it. Like, cause I make the shirts, the pants, the shorts, the skirts, the hats, the scarves, the blankets, the earrings, the masks, the waist beads, the bracelets, the scrunchies, socks, slippers.
Now I can't recognize the waist beads.
You just spit all those things on the top of her head. Like, I would have messed up and tripped somewhere.
We couldn't even start.
Mess it up already. What is something that you haven't learned yet that you want to learn how to make?
Everything she just named.
Something I don't know how to make that I want to know how to make
Yeah.
is what is it called? It's this top that I see everyone making. It's not even a top, but it's a bustier, and I want to know how to make the cups just right because they're not how regular bikini tops are made. It's more of like a half circle. And I know how to do it, but I can't get the boob proportion right. The boobs are different. I can't get it right. And it's a certain kind of yarn that I need. And I want to learn how to make purses because I need t-shirt yarn for that.
You mentioned bags before, and that's another thing that is really dope for it.
Do you have like a fashion brand or something that you try to model your clothing or your items after, or is it just like trends that you see in the industry
A
or
lot of
people wearing?
trends, and I'm in a lot of crochet pages, so we go based off of each other and what each other are making, and a lot of Fashion Nova, and a lot of just small boutiques. If I see something that catches my eye, like I seen a pair of shorts that have the thighs not on them, and I'm like, I can't wear it out in public because I get beat up, but I want to know how to make it.
I would.
I want to know how to make it. She'll wear it before I will.
Yep.
You guys work off of requests. They can basically send it to you. There's like I think a week turnaround time or 2 week turnaround time. Tops. What is the toughest request that you guys have received before, or have you received one that you couldn't, or that was like tough for you at all?
Yeah, my mama.
Mama.
My mama. It's not even done, and it's only not done because she my mama.
Kind of makes sense.
She wanted a cardigan, a very long, a floor dragging cardigan, and some gloves.
I remember her talking about that.
And some and a cowl. I'm like,
A who?
a cowl.
Yeah, I need to know what a cowl is.
Please.
Yeah, I would really like to
The only reason I know is because Batman wears a cape and a cowl. It's kind of like the thing that like
Yes.
it
Why
like
does
sits
she
right
want
here.
that?
Turtleneck.
It's like a
It's a turtleneck with a
Yeah, it
hood.
goes
Oh.
over like it covers you.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
It's just the neck and hood. She wants that with the cardigan. And I started it, but I was gonna make it a different way, and I was halfway done with it. All I had to do was her sleeve. She came in my room like, what's that? I'm like,
This is what you want.
this is yours. She's like, that don't look like it dragged the floor. I'm like, I gotta take this apart and pull it. I had to frog the whole thing.
I would have just tossed it to the side like nothing.
I haven't even started back. I rolled the yarn up in the ball. It's just sitting. She got like 8 things of yarn, and I'm just staring at it. Like, I'm not ready to do that again.
It seems like it's not an easy process to, either put different pieces together, style them together, take requests, and then make it into the vision that people want. What's the process like for your crocheting?
Well, a typical customer for me, if I already posted something that they want, they just want me to recreate it, I'll either just say, okay, well, what size pants do you wear? What size shirt? What size bra? But if it's something totally original that they're just bringing to me, like, can you do something like this? I'm like, okay, I need your arm measurements, I need your waist measurements, I need your hip measurements, bust measurements, neck, whatever, however long it's gonna go, I need that, so I can go based off of that. And 9 times out of 10, I make it a slight. Don't steal it.
You gonna block this part out.
You're gonna be talking, but like it's gonna be like another language.
Yeah, I do it slightly smaller, so even if it was too big, if I did your original measurements, it'll still equal out with the stretch of the yarn.
So you still have things that you post just to have out there so people can see those. Are those all creations that have come directly from your mind and you're like, I love these colors together?
Yes. Yes. I think it was maybe one thing that I did and that I actually just took from somebody else's. And that was which one was that? Where'd it go? The long fringe, the orange bikini top with the super, super long fringe. Everyone in the crochet community was doing that. And I'm like, I need to do that. And then I made it too big. So now I gotta sell it.
So aside from that one time that you did it, where do your ideas come from to make these things?
Not sleeping.
Not sleeping.
I don't go to sleep till
That's
about
called
4 in the morning.
hallucinating.
She be texting me and calling me. I be like, man, look.
4 in the morning. When I'm crocheting and I just had this idea, so I'm about to make it.
Yeah.
4 in the morning. I don't go to sleep till about 6 because I'm up all night crocheting.
You find you work better at night?
Yes.
I'm that way
I'm
too.
peaceful.
It is peaceful. Then Wayne, why aren't you asleep? Come to sleep. Boy, no.
Everybody is quiet. Everybody's sleeping. Nobody bothering me. I can go and do this and then I get out the way.
So when you had the idea to kind of start this, what was sort of like the vision, I guess, and like where did you envision LL Creations going?
Just as having some fun.
I mean, that's,
Honestly, for real, it's just something pastime, keep us busy. Make us, we want to make a couple of dollars real quick. Like, oh, do you want this? Boom. But it didn't actually turn into a lot more than that. I didn't expect for it to blow up as fast and as big as it did for real. 'Cause it was literally just something for us to do to pass time. And shit, it's awesome, honestly. I love it.
I would be honest, like when he first showed me the page, I was like, who would wear like this crochet style attire or whatever? Then I started thinking about it. I was like, the right, models and this, like, in your garments, like, and I thought about like, how the industry and certain like Instagram models were like Ashanti. Like I feel like I've seen her in like knitted garments before, and they look really good. And I was like, oh, damn, that would be dope. If you guys had like, models or, other partners or whatever. Talk to us about like, the business side of things, and you know how you all want to approach either partner with people to make the brand even bigger.
I think I'm more of the business side of it. Because I'm always the one coming to her like, well, I got us this. I got us this. Or in this case, Daddy got us this.
Right.
You just sitting there having a beer, man.
He called me like, hey, babe. And I'm like, what did you do? But yeah, the business aspect of it, because I'm a makeup artist, so I was already into like the fashion, makeup.
She drove me into that.
Yeah, I usually have her, if I have a fashion show going on, like, hey, you feel like being a model?
No, but I'll go.
But yeah, all different people. I come anywhere with my business cards. If I feel like if I feel like we're gonna benefit each other, here's my card. That's actually how a lot of people approach me, and then just from word of mouth. And that's how I approach people. And I make sure to insert myself in anything creative that I know is going on.
Yeah.
So let it be fashion shows,
Take it.
vendors, anything.
That's one thing that like me and Ryan are learning, just the being on purpose about your marketing, even though some people it's like, oh, you're just having a conversation. There's a lot of things that you have to do in order to make these relationships happen. It's not just, whatever's going on. Do you have like a certain goal of like how many business cards you give out a day, or is there like how on purpose are you with your marketing? Where is it that you spend time to make sure that your word gets out and your business gets out?
I'm literally stuck at work, so I try to put in the time, and she knows I do. Swear to God, she know I do. I be trying so hard, but I'm always at work, and it's like really frustrating because I really do want to try to put in as much work as she do, because I came up with it. I came up with it, and she wouldn't even be doing it if I had to push her to do it. So it's like, I'm not trying to just leave her out there, but at the same time, it's kind of, I ain't gonna say it's kind of hard, but at the same time, it's like,
it's a lot of leg work.
It is.
It's a lot of leg work.
But it's like, I got a lot of family who travel. That's all my family do is travel. So they be like looking for like that kind of stuff, like bikini sets and stuff like that. And okay, I got a business. I make it. Boom, here you go. You can go and pass me that 40 real quick.
And we're reasonable. We're very reasonable.
People tell us we should up our prices because we're so reasonable.
I mean, start listening to them then, yeah.
I mean, I seen this girl selling a dress for $350. I'm like, bro, what am I doing wrong?
How much do you guys sell a dress for?
A dress, it depends.
Yeah.
It depends on how long you want it.
But
on
it ain't in
the
that
sleeve.
$350 range though.
It's not at $350.
Not at all.
I try to stay at least the max $150. And that depends on yarn, how your size. Cause okay, I don't mean to sound mean, but
Baby.
the bigger you are, the more yarn I have to use.
So that's a lot more money
Yeah.
to output just to get the yarn and make sure it's enough.
So I have to slightly upcharge the bigger people, and I try not to, cause I don't like to do that to nobody.
But smaller ourselves.
Yeah,
so.
I'm fluffy, but
Like that
but I have to make back. I have to make a profit from my cost of materials.
Yeah. And like I said, you probably charging a little too low right now, so once that number bump, not the $350.
Unless you got a luxury crochet line.
I mean, if I'm crocheting like gold or something,
Right, that's different. I'll look at her like, you said how much?
You guys have alluded to like your dynamic throughout this interview. What started first, the friendship or the business, and how did those things merge?
You tell the story best.
Oh.
You gotta tell it from the very, very beginning, like school.
Ooh. Okay, so first time I met her, we was trying out for the drama club in high school. She came out of nowhere. She walked up to me. She was like, "So, can I use you for a second?"
That's
I'm
how
like,
she
okay.
said it?
Yes.
That's
That's
exactly
the
how.
first thing you said to her?
Yes.
She just walked up on me like, "Can I use you for a second?" I'm like, "Okay, what do I have to do?" She's like, "Just sit in this chair."
Bet.
Okay. So she was doing like a little skit, and she needed the physical, whatever. She needed somebody to sit in the chair, so it could, I guess give her the actual feel of.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
So I'm like, okay, cool, fine, whatever. We didn't make it,
No, we got cast as understudies.
and we never was called up to understudy anything. So, but it's cool, it's fine. It's cool, it's fine.
I gained a friend.
Exactly.
I gained a friend. friend?
It's been what, about 5 years?
I still ain't know her name.
She's so big. She didn't know my name until she came in my class my senior year. I'm like, yo, I know you. She's like, I know. She's like, what's your name? I'm like, wow. Okay.
Is this the ticket?
Right. Like,
Can I sit here?
she's literally been my baby ever since. She didn't know I had a kid until like
That day.
yeah.
That I'm like, she was talking about him and some toys. I'm like, is she talking about her nephew or something? And then she said, my son. I'm like, oh, she got a kid. Okay, this is juicy. And it was just from then on.
From then on, because I swear I've never seen her in my life. Never seen her. Ever since the Drama Club tryout, saw her every day. Ever since. I'm like, I've never seen you before, but now I can't stop seeing you. I don't know what's going on.
Biggest supporter at my graduation because I graduated by myself.
Oh,
I
they did her
graduated by
so
myself.
gold. They did her so gold.
How you
But
graduate by yourself?
Okay, they messed up my credits in school from when I transferred, so I had to stay an extra semester until December. So at the honors assembly, the principal gave me he called me down for being on the honor roll. I'm like, hold on, I'm on the honor roll. First of all, I didn't even know that.
I did that.
I didn't know. And then he was like, I had my cap on, and he just called me down in front of the entire school. I'm like, okay, this is happening. First of all, I have an ugly sweater on with a blinking Rudolph nose. That's exactly how it was going.
Yeah, I've seen them.
And like my mom was there, but my mom like dipped in and dipped out. And this one is in the bleachers just screaming. I'm like, oh.
I knew it. I was so happy. That's
I
cool.
love having these all moments. back to the crocheting. What is a common misconception that people, or maybe your clients, have had about crocheting and the work that you're doing?
That is
It takes a
knitting.
day.
That is knitting. That takes a day. So it's not knitting?
No, it's
a huge difference.
I get so offended when people say it's. Even my mom says it, and I
Yes.
get so upset. I have to shoot her the eye. Like, now I use one needle instead of two.
My dad be doing that too. Like, when you be knitting like a little old lady, like, first of all, I don't have two things in my hand. I have yarn wrapped around this finger, and I got a needle in this hand. How is that anywhere near knitting? It's crocheting. Please stop being disrespectful.
Knitting is with two.
With
Right?
two
The
needles.
little things.
Crocheting.
And crocheting is a hook. It's totally different.
What?
Run that back.
So when you knit, it's
two needles.
It's needle and thread.
The straight needles, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
the straight.
crocheting, okay, but
It's a
still
hook.
two.
It's a hook.
Yeah, okay.
The crocheting is a hook, and it's one
It's
hook.
just one.
And you wrap it around. You wrap it around your finger, and you just keep
You
going.
knitting out, threading. Okay.
That's all it is, really. And
Put some
then
respect on the crocheting.
please,
Please.
it's so disrespectul to us crocheters when you call it knitting. We really take offense to that.
It's very similar in process, though.
No,
Not at
Go
all.
again, right?
Well,
it's not. It's a totally different process. You have to cast over and everything with knitting. And I know a little too much about knitting because I tried it and it's very difficult. I commend you people that knit. I just can't do it.
I
But
wouldn't attempt.
it's hard. Like knitting is hard, but crocheting I feel like is slightly harder because you have to keep your fingers steady.
And you gotta keep your counts for sure.
You cannot, if you mess up one stitch, it's throwing off your
And
whole.
you gotta take the whole little piece apart to where you know you messed up or where you think you messed up.
Oh, and don't let you
keep
mess up at the beginning and you about 15 rows in.
That's the whole thing right there. Just gone. You might as well just get a whole new ball of yarn and start over.
I just give it to Paris. If I know it's coming out too small, I'm gonna look, bro, I just made you an outfit that was supposed to be for me, so you better wear it.
Right.
what are some other things that you all have learned through this process?
Have patience. Cause I still don't have it. I get frustrated with just about everything about it. It's very frustrating and it's very time consuming. But some things I know I can't get done in a day. And I'm like, okay, well this was easy. The next project I'm gonna get done in a day. No.
Girl, she be calling me like Lisa. I started this yesterday. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm still not done. Like, well, what did you do? I ate and took a nap.
That's exactly what I take a lot of naps. I like naps.
Well, naps are the best.
Man, I love it, but I can't take them when I'm crocheting because I take naps for about 2 hours and next thing I know, I gotta get up. I gotta go. I gotta get back into it. And it's very, I have to have patience with it. That's pretty much the bottom line.
I want to commend you. You may not feel as good as what you're doing right now, but like for you to be, 22, 23, and starting to do this, it took me and Ryan until we was 28. I'm 28, 27 in order to start doing like what we really love. So like, don't ever think that you're, too late or you're not doing enough. Like I actually think you guys are ahead of a lot of people, especially us, in what you're doing. So
And, like I feel like you're introducing or reintroducing a trend that like I personally haven't seen before. And like I said, when I first saw it, my initial reaction was like, But like after I thought about it, I was like, this could be dope. Like you have the right people wearing it, you know what I mean? It's new. I've never seen it before. People always want to see new trends. So you guys should continue doing what you're doing for sure.
all right, guys, we lost a child, but we gained some clothes. And that's what we're gonna talk about today. So now that you guys have been able to tell us, about your journeys, y'all coming together, as weird as it was, but as perfect as it was, what is the goal with LL Creations, or is it something that's beyond that as well?
Well, I don't know about her, but my personal goal, is I want to have a boutique. I want to have a salon, and I want it to be at least one in every city, and I want to expand. I want to have a whole little army of people that crochet. That's my goal.
That's cool.
Dope. Lisa?
Oh, look cute, have fun.
You can't lose sight of that.
I just honestly just want to support her no matter what she do. So, which is why I really went into it with her, because.
Well, if you don't.
Tony, come get this boy. Tony, come.
But
Can't drink his milk out the spoon.
and I'm honestly like one of her biggest supporters for real, if not her biggest one, because I cheer the loudest and I root her on for no matter what. So whatever she want to do, I'm down for it. She want to do a boutique.
All naked.
Can I at least have a towel?
No.
Well, then I guess I'm running
It's a beautiful dynamic. Y'all have some pieces in front of you. Do you mind telling the audience what it is that you guys are holding?
Go ahead, you first. You got the lease. You got the lease.
Can I see it?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Ryan, will hold it up.
It's like a bikini set, I'm guessing. No, it's a
One piece.
bodysuit.
Yeah.
It's a
this is
bodysuit.
cool.
Thank you. That took
It's
a day.
official as hell.
That took 1 day.
Okay, this
You
is
did that in a
large.
day?
I did that in a day.
Like 24 hours, 12 hours? 10?
24 hours.
Straight?
Yes.
No sleep. Yeah.
No sleep.
She sent me the picture when she started, and then afterwards, that was it. She
And
was
it
supposed to
feels
sleep.
like it's comfortable as heck too.
It
Yeah.
is.
Obviously
I love-
breathable. Obviously.
And I needed something to do with that yarn because I love dreamy type soft yarn. And I'm like, okay, I haven't made a bodysuit yet.
Yep.
And I need to make a bodysuit, and I haven't worn it yet, and I need to before it starts getting cold.
What else do we have
So,
here?
hell yeah.
Okay, so this one I literally just finished this. This is 12 hours.
Mm.
It was a rough 12 hours. But how can I describe it? Boob shirt
It's
with
like
a tie in front.
one of those throwovers, right?
Yeah, kinda.
It's more of a wraparound, kind of, sort of.
If it was just a little bit longer, I'd wear it, honestly. Not even playing for it, I just can't have it,
I actually want to make
free
a sweater,
nipple is
something
a-
like this.
Not for you, bro.
Something like that.
That's pretty cool.
And I
Thank
love that
you.
color.
This is
It was a full bikini set.
Somebody bought the panties, but not the bra.
Yeah, so we just left with this. She was on the phone with me when she came up with this idea.
I was at night thinking, I'm like, okay, I want to do something I haven't seen nobody do with crochet yet.
Can I see?
Mm-hmm.
So I called her and I told her, like, I want to crochet fabric.
This is pretty
I
cool.
want to try it. She was like, okay. She fell asleep on the phone, so I had to call my boyfriend.
Mm.
And I'm like, can you take me to Joanne tomorrow? He like, what you need? I'm like, I need some bandanas and I need some yarn and I need some tapestry needles. He's like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, you will see.
Like, I don't even know what you're saying.
And then honestly, it came out good for my first attempt. I literally just cut the what is it? The bandana.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, walked out of Joanne gangbang.
I got that. I got red. My mom was like, well, so what are you trying to stir up right now?
The stir up is just something cute and different,
Yeah.
honestly.
And then this thing right here on the floor. This was like everybody's favorite set that I had.
I hold the time.
Yeah.
That's a skirt.
Yeah, this is a
That's
skirt. And it has little a high-rise slit on the side.
No,
So all
that's
your
mine.
thigh.
Oh, that's the bottom. That's not one of those like.
Nope,
you know,
it's
like women have the
This
top.
the
You know
shirt.
what I'm
I know what you're talking about. It's upside down.
I see.
Two top.
There we go.
talking about. That's the two top long arm sleeves.
With the bill.
With
the little bill sleeve. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I
It's got the
think
flair to it. I like it.
this was like everybody's favorite. And this is only $40.
It's actually gonna be 80.
This is everybody's.
LL Creations under new management now. We charge them more money than ever before. You don't want to take a cut.
Yes.
See,
that
it
is-
took me having to see it
to see how it
to
looks.
see how. Yeah.
I love the arms, how poofy they are.
Thank you.
I think that's the coolest part about it.
Thank you, thank you,
That extra
thank
flair.
you.
That's dope.
But yeah, those are like the statement pieces that I get a lot of requests for. This one I just threw together, so I'm like, let me just bring it. But these three are
The main one.
the main one.
And it's about
Um.
some people get, some people don't. They just ask about prices and you
Never
you ask-
respond.
Right when you ask about the sizes, they be like, okay, I'll get them. Don't ever hit you back. Like, okay, fine.
I'll stop being fake.
That's your logo.
So obviously, I think Gio alluded to it earlier. Podcast is called GShyt, and we created the platform to obviously let other creatives, artists, entrepreneurs learn from people who are dreaming big, starting their journey, starting to chase a dream. What is some GShyt y'all would give to our followers, your followers, just as they start to embark on their journey? We either want to start a business, start crocheting, and not that knitting stuff.
Don't
Please.
Mm-mm. I will find you. Nike, just do it.
Just go for it. Don't even think about it. Because the more you
do
think
it.
about it, you're going to keep thinking about, the actual technicals and everything you really got to go through. And you're like, okay, and you're going to overthink yourself. And you're just like, no, I don't even want to do it no more.
That's how I started off with makeup. I overthought it.
Yep.
I overdid it. I did too much. I love it still, but I had to back off from it. I needed a hiatus from it.
Yep. Just go for it.
Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do.
Please don't, because they're going to be the main ones. Oh, I remember when you... Like a buff play. No.
I got people that didn't even like me in high school.
Asking for clothes.
Buying
Double the
bulks.
price on them. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, they had good reasons not to like me though.
Don't matter. They a hater. They double the price.
But yeah, that's it. Just go for it. Just do what you feel is right. There's no right or wrong way to do it unless it's illegal. That's it.
Last thing for y'all, if you could put your socials and different places that people can reach you, so that way they can get in contact with you, partner up, buy your things, whatever it is.
We have a Facebook page. It's called Faced.
FACED, right?
Yes. Yep.
On her shirt. Faced. Our Instagram page, LLC_Reactions.
We got y'all. We got y'all. Don't worry.
We're gonna put the subtitles
We
in.
got y'all.
My Instagram is __VXI.
We got you. Don't worry.
And then my personal Instagram is faced._. So,
That we got y'all. Don't worry.
but that, and then just message us I'm friendly. I'll read the message before she will.
No, yes, she do, because she be on it. Like, I get the messages, but I just be looking like, okay, she might answer that before I do.
Cool. We want to thank you guys for coming, onto the podcast, sharing your stories, bringing your pieces, and just letting people know what they can do. It's great to be able to see other creatives, other business people, other entrepreneurs, because it helps inspire, the next wave of people coming up. So,
And you guys for sure inspire us. So.
yeah, absolutely. Like me and him, that's the thing we learned. Like just seeing other people hustle, it don't have to be the same thing. Like we don't look at other podcasters all day. We look at other artists, other creatives, other entrepreneurs, and that just continues to motivate us to be able to see other people continue to hustle. So thank you guys for coming in.
Shucks. Thank you.
Another long moment. Good.
All right, y'all. That's GShyt the podcast. Thank you guys.
See y'all next time.
Thank you. I'm about to attack you.